Welcome to another DK Custom Products video. I'm Dwayne, this is Kevin. In this video, since it's a beautiful spring day, it's going to be about things you can expect to look out for when you get your motorcycle out and get ready for the riding season.
Like you said earlier, there's people who ride during the riding season. There's people who ride all year long. I ride all year long. What's really interesting to me is 4 or 5 months of the year when I'm riding, I'll go a month and I won't see another motorcycle on the road. And then when the weather starts getting nice like it is now, all of a sudden I'll see 10, 15, 20 motorcycles in one day on the road. And so it's definitely a time where there's a lot of riders out there who haven't ridden in 5 or 6 months, and there's thousands and thousands of cagers out there who aren't used to seeing motorcycles on the road. So what should we as motorcyclists be looking out for all year long, but especially during the springtime?
Yeah, well, all year long, obviously, you want to look out for inattentive drivers, but I think we kind of forget how drastic the change is. You go from 4 or 5 months of really not seeing any motorcycles to bam, they're everywhere. There's hundreds of them. You can go from here 10 miles down the road and you'll pass 10 motorcycles easily. So cagers, you know, they out of sight, out of mind, they forget motorcyclists even exist. So obviously, always watch out for inattentive car riders because, you know, they're not used to seeing motorcycles and they're not going to pay attention to you, and you will pay the price.
Yeah. And springtime is the time when a lot of road construction is going on.
Exactly. A lot of road construction, a lot of home construction also, but it does seem to be a lot of road construction. So you got to watch out for, you know, the construction vehicles, the equipment, poor road conditions that are halfway finished. You know, you got caught yourself the other day on a gravel road out of nowhere.
Yeah. The road that I take to get out of here to head to the shop, it's about 2 miles long. I was going around a curve, 45, 50. And all of a sudden, there was a 100-yard stretch of gravel where they were redoing the road, and they put the gravel down before they were going to put some tar over it or whatever. And all of a sudden, I'm in a curve at 45 or 60, 45 or 50 in gravel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, and then you have the trucks that are pulling out and dropping mud and gravel, you know, rocks and everything in the road. Yeah, so that's one thing to be aware of.
Well, another thing, you know, people's, you know, yard construction and people taking care of their yards. It's springtime, everything's growing up. It's time to cut your grass. And, you know, everybody likes to keep a nice, crisp, clean cut yard. But just like inattentive cagers, there can be inattentive mowers, you know. And I'm not one of those people that cry about grass clippings in the road are going to make you, you know, have a catastrophic incident. But they do spray to the road, and if you're in the road when they're spraying, you're going to get sprayed. And you don't want that. You don't want limb trimmings and whatnot in the road. You don't want to run over that. So you got to be mindful of people doing yard work.
Yeah, and that grass can get slick.
It can, yeah. So don't ever do like I do and just when you go through it, just see how much you can blow off the road.
Yeah. So also, a lot of times people who've had their bike put up for 4, 5, 6 months, they get it out. It's probably a time to go over it, checking the oil, checking the plugs, checking the cables,
checking your tire conditions. You know, you got to take some responsibility. Yet a lot of accidents happen because of cagers, but if you're out here on a tire that's so bald you can see the air in it, and you have an accident, that's on you. So always, you know, motorcycle maintenance is key in the springtime.
Yeah, and another thing about tires, a lot of times they'll reach their end of life before the tread is worn out.
Right, they're expired.
You know, and they get hard and they don't grip the road as well. So really check your bike out well before you get out there and start riding.
That's right. And make sure your battery is up to the task.
Yeah.
You know, as you've experienced, cold weather can kill a battery like that.
Yeah.
So this is a video Kevin and I decided to do on the fly, just because it's a beautiful spring day.
Yeah, and I thought we'd have a lot of tips for what to do. I mean, I ride year round, and a lot of stuff's just common sense, probably isn't coming to us right now. Please put down in the comments below what it is that you do during the spring to get your bike ready to ride, and what you do during the spring and all year long to keep yourself safe out on the road. So if you could share that with us and share it with all of our viewers, let us know what you do to keep yourself safe on the road, especially during the spring after a long layoff.
If you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it.
Hit that notification bell so you'll be updated when our next video comes out.
And leave a comment below on how we can all ride safe out there.